Right now, humans speak more than 7,000 different languages, yet every single one of them, from English to Mandarin to Swahili, traces back to the same beginning, our ancient ancestors learning to turn breath into meaning. So how did language actually evolve? Let's travel back. Long before words, our ancestors already communicated with gestures, gazes, cries of alarm, and grunts of effort. Apes do the same today. But somewhere in the last few 100,000 years, our line went further and began attaching specific sounds to specific meanings. Evolution quietly rebuilt our bodies for speech. Our voice box sits lower in the throat than in any ape, giving us a richer range of sounds. Our tongues and lips gained fine control, and our brains grew dedicated regions for stitching sounds into meaning. And here is the leap that changed everything. Human language became combinatorial. We do not just have one cry per situation. We combine a limited set of sounds into words and words into endless new sentences. With grammar, a finite mouth gained an infinite imagination. No recording exists of the first languages, but linguists can rewind time another way. By comparing words across languages, they reconstruct lost ancestors. The words for two, in English, Spanish, Hindi, and Russian, all echo one prehistoric tongue spoken thousands of years ago, Proto-Indo-European. From ancestors like that, languages spread and split like a family tree. As tribes migrated and lost touch, each group's speech drifted in its own direction. Latin alone splintered into Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. Languages do not just exist, they breed. Why do they keep changing? Because every generation mutates its language a little. Sounds soften, words get clipped, slang sneaks in, and meanings drift. English speakers once said "ain't sweet" instead of "what." Stack up a few centuries of tiny changes, and a language becomes unrecognizable. Then came a superpower, writing. About 5,000 years ago, humans began freezing speech into clay, stone, and paper. Writing let words outlive their speakers, slowed change down, and let knowledge pile up across generations. It is why we can still read minds from 3,000 years ago. And evolution never stopped. Languages still borrow from each other constantly. English took ketchup from Chinese and shampoo from Hindi. Brand new languages are still born, like Creoles and Nicaraguan Sign Language, invented by deaf children just decades ago. Meanwhile, the internet mutates language faster than ever. So language was not invented in a day. It evolved from gesture to grammar, mutating mouth to mouth for thousands of generations, and it is still evolving in every message you send. And if there is a piece of human history or science you have always wondered about, tell me in the comments. Your question could be the next video. If this made you a little more curious about the world, subscribe to the Binary Brew, and I'll see you in the next one.